Hi friends, as you can see I'm making this video standing in front of my fig tree that's right behind me, and it's fruiting right now. So let me show you. The fruits are actually hiding behind the big leaves. There's at least 20 to be taken from the tree right now. It's fruiting a lot more than we can actually consume or keep up with. Not just consuming and giving it to friends who visit us. I still have a lot of fruits that's left out. And as you know, figs are very soft, and when it's ripe, it doesn't stay. It doesn't stay for more than 1 or 2 days. You could probably keep it in the fridge for about a week, but not more than that. And it's high in sugar too, so it's not a good idea to be eating more than 2 figs a day just because it tastes good, and just because you have a lot of it. So I had to figure out a way of using these goodness or preserving this goodness for the rest of the year when the tree stops giving us fruits. So I have frozen them, I have made jams, I have made fig ice creams. I've done so many different things, but the one that I have decided to keep doing after doing all of those different things is to dehydrate the figs, just like how you would get it from the supermarket. But I do it myself. All I had to do is buy a $50 dehydrator, and it's changed how I process my figs. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I process my figs. So this is my hydrator sitting hidden away in my laundry, because as you can see, it makes a little bit of a noise. But from the laundry, I keep the door shut. We don't hear it at all. Now this is a simple dehydrator. I got it from Kogan about a couple of years back for $50. There are many in the market, so you can choose what you want to buy. This is working well for me, so I'm happy with it. There's only two settings. There's time and the temperature. The maximum temperature is 70 degrees, and minimum could be as low as 10 degrees. So I have tried 40 degrees. It just takes a bit longer, that's it. So what happens with dehydration process is the figs, the water in the fruit is what makes it go off. But when the water is gone, all the nutrients are still intact, and dehydration is at a low temperature, so the most of the vitamins and all the goodness of the fruit is still intact. Very less is lost in the dehydration process because it happens in a low temperature. Now there are 3 trays here. So I had quite a few harvest of figs day before yesterday, and all you do is, so this is the 3rd tray, you can lift it off like this. That's how it looks, and you can see the syrup of the liquid from the fruit that's dehydrated. It feels like a jelly. Let me touch it. That's all the sugary goodness. It tastes so good. I just take it and put it on the fruit, and then later wipe it off once and I'm ready to take it off. Natural sugar jelly. So this has been sitting for about more than 24 hours, and look how the fruit has become. So what I did this morning is, if you see, all the fruits are sitting like flat. So I just left 2 fruits to show you. When I kept the fruits, I just kept the whole fruit, right? The whole fruit in this tray. When it's filled, I put it on the next one and next one like this, and then I close the lid on top like so. Okay, and then this morning I came, and I'll show you what I did. So I took all the trays, because mostly it's dry. I take it out and pinch it at the part where it was connected to the tree, right, the stem part, and then I flatten it like this, so that I get the dried fruits in this shape. So I dehydrated fruits, you don't even have to refrigerate them. You can keep them in your pantry and use them as you like. see, this is what I did. So all my fruits are changed. You don't have to do this, but what happens when you do this is all the empty air that's inside gets burst out, and then the fruit gets to get flattened quite a bit more, so that when you pack it away, you can put more fruits in one bag. So I like to do it that way. That's how I've done. So I would say this will take another 15 hours for me to be happy with the end result. Once I kept for almost 40 hours and then dehydrated too much, it became too dry. You don't want that. So what I do with the dehydrated fruit, I'll give you a few suggestions. Now here you can see the figs are all done. I've taken it out while it's still nice and soft so that I can use it sooner in my breakfast with oats and smoothies. I've also got ones that are really dry, like the way you make it in the supermarket. For that I would put it in the dehydrated maybe for another 4 to 5 hours, but I didn't want that. So I'm packing it away, these packets, glad wraps, and I'm going to put it in the freezer because it's not fully dehydrated. I'd feel safe that it'll keep fresh in the freezer than keep it outside. But this is unlikely to get moldy even if you keep it outside, because there is no the wet thing you see is the sugar. But I'm going to keep it in the freezer in any case. So this is one packet that's already packed, and then I'm going to have this packet full. So that's a lot of figs actually. Because it's dehydrated, I'm able to preserve it and use it throughout the year. Dehydrated fruit, figs, you can do a lot of things. You can eat it as it is, give it as a snack for your children, eat it with cheese, it tastes really good. Or you can also make different things like cakes and cookies and put it in your morning oats. And you can make smoothies with banana and figs, because the dehydrated figs are not really dry. It's still slightly soft from all the sugar in it. Only the water is dehydrated, so I take it out in that stage. So it's still good to go into a smoothie and get blended really well. But if you find that it's dried a bit more than your liking, all you do is just soak it for a few hours or maybe overnight in the fridge, and then use it in your smoothie. So I get to use the figs from one tree throughout the year. I know a lot of friends who have fig trees in their house, and then you end up consuming a few, and then most of it goes to the bin. So I hope you can try this and benefit from this video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and press the bell icon if you like my content and would like to keep receiving more. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.